Hi, and welcome to Dependisplaining. We're back!
We're back.
It's exciting to be back.
Yes, we took a little 2-week vacation.
Yes, a little hiatus.
Yes.
We can see clearly now.
The rain is gone.
The rain is gone. It's 2020, people.
Yeah, we've got 2020 vision now.
Yeah, we can now see past the dirt and gunk in our eye. Unless you're hungover, then your eye's probably full of gunk.
Probably.
Are you doing Sober January?
No.
Yeah.
At least not for a little while.
Yeah. I was like, I'm going to do the Sober January. Because like, they call it dry January here in England. I was like, whatever. It means you're not drinking. I'm going to hop on that bus. And then we have an axe throwing thing going on Sunday. And they're all going to Brewdog. And I was like, I can't go to Brewdog and not have a beer. Like, maybe pause on it. Mm-hmm. Do over. I'll just add one more day at the end of the month.
There you go. That's fine.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. I was thinking maybe like February or something I would try. The diet. Well, not really diet, but just
eating better.
Lifestyle change.
Mm-hmm.
No alcohol for 30 days and more water.
More water, that's my issue. But then I'm like, God damn it, if I drink more water, I just have to pee more frequently.
It's really annoying.
Yeah. So nothing, yeah.
But, you know.
Yeah.
Here we go. Goals.
Here we are.
Every year.
Yes, every year. And then by like March, they die off.
They do. Except for the exercise. I keep it up.
The exercise we're pretty good at, yeah.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yes, I'm excited about what we'll be doing this year. Because changes are coming our way.
Yes, they are.
Just Kyle was telling me the other day, he's like, do you want to do this program with me? I guess they're going to do something different with the PT for the Air Force. He's like, we're going to do this program in preparation for it. And I was like, I'm down. Like, yeah, nice. I'm down. I want to do it.
That's exciting.
I'm Veronica, by the way.
Oh, yeah. I'm Jen.
Yes. Lindsay's not here. Lindsay's working.
She gotta get back into that work grind again.
Yeah.
Just like we are trying to get back into the talk.
That's right. Those
grind.
Bills aren't going to pay themselves, Lindsay. Yeah. Unless you have automatic withdrawal, then they do pay themselves.
Just make sure you put that money in.
Yeah. So she looked very fluffy this morning in her coat.
So warm.
I know. I stuck my hands in her coat because I forgot my coat and I was cold and I just shoved my hands in there. But I was
Were
like,
your hands warm?
For that brief second, because then she was like, what are you doing? She looked at me like, what the fuck are you doing? Trying to keep my hands warm. Yeah.
It's cold again. I mean, it never wasn't cold, but it's cold. At least not terrible.
I feel like even the summer was cold this summer.
Yeah, mostly. It didn't get that warm.
They were like, it was record-setting heat. And I was like, when? There was one day.
One day.
Where it was like,
July.
it got to like 98 here where we're at. And it was like 101 somewhere else. And that was record breaking.
It was miserable. That was a terrible day. We're all melting.
It was all right. It was fine.
Oh, no, it was horrible. We had we had 4 extra bodies in our house that day, too, so.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, Dave's family came in.
Oh, okay.
They came in that day of all the days.
Yeah, they're like, it's not normally this hot, but today is the worst.
Like, we don't have any air conditioning, and even just opening up the window, it's still like you're opening an oven, and there's no breeze. Yeah. So, sorry, you're melting. We went
downtown and like went to the movies and we watched The Lion King, and their movie theater was freezing to the point where like when we walked out into the heat, like at the peak of the heat, it felt good.
See,
we were so cold.
We could have just walked into the commissary and stayed in there.
Oh man, the commissary.
Think about it.
Yeah, the commissary is so cold.
Always.
Yeah. And I understand why our friend Cherie, who used to work there, what up, Cherie? She would always wear, like, sweaters and coats.
Yeah, always. Yeah. Even in the summer, she would have her coat on.
Yeah, that's cold.
It was freezing in there.
Anyways.
But good for a hot summer day.
Yeah.
One day.
Yeah. Speaking of hot summer day, let's tackle a topic that has nothing to do with summer.
But a lot of heat.
But a lot of heat. Good segue, Jen.
Oh, I tried.
There's a lot of heat going on about this whole Iran situation. We're going to talk about that today without getting too political because we're Switzerland here. We're neutral. Mm-hmm. We're going to be neutral about it. And basically, like, my political views are none of your business.
Nope.
Yep, they're none of your business. They're not your concern. Nope. And we're good here. Yeah?
They're our opinions, and that's how it should be.
They're my opinions. I'm not going to tell you, because then you're going to go on Facebook and you're going to judge me and you're going to post your opinions, and your opinions are better than mine, and I don't really care.
Yeah, I don't want to do that.
Yeah. So there's a lot of hubbub about possibly going to war with Iran, or that we already are in war with Iran. This means troops deploying, right? Mm-hmm. We are all, it's a scary time right now. We are all worried for our significant others, for, that are active duty. We're worried about ourselves. Yeah. We're worried about our own safety, our children's safety, our family's safety.
It's the unknown part.
It
makes it even worse because nobody really knows anything yet.
We don't have much information on what's going on. And it could just be, just a bunch of chatter online,
Well, yeah, that's how things spread, like the wildfires.
Yes.
In Australia.
Pray
for Australia.
Another topic, yes. Pray for Australia. Do whatever you can. Support any organizations that are helping out with that. I saw where they were asking for like blankets and stuff like that for the animals, animal beds. So if you have that, look for an organization that's looking for that. Mm-hmm. Definitely want to plug that real quick. But as far as what's happening over here with the American military, like I said, there's going to be a lot of troops deployed. A lot of us spouses are very worried, and some of us have taken to social media to voice our concerns. That's perfectly fine. Mm-hmm. Voice your concerns. It's a question that you just happen to say out loud. However, some people are screaming back at them over, judging them over just the topic of the question or what they're disclosing in that question itself. So, very important. OPSEC. We've talked about this before. Don't disclose your location, dates, especially now, things that are happening. We have to stay on top of it. We have to be really careful. And if you see somebody maybe violating OPSEC, approach them in the nicest way possible. I think it's a sensitive topic.
It is. It's a hard one to do because not everyone knows what's going on, and like we were not around. We were on holiday when it happened, so it's kind of you're getting like secondhand information from people. I mean, obviously, some of the stuff that my husband hears is obviously very authentic,
right?
It's straight from the right sources,
right?
That's another thing is like you just need to make sure when you are talking about something or you're reading about it in an article, you need to make sure that it's very authentic and not just somebody's opinion.
Yeah.
Because that will also stir up so much stuff. If you read something and then it freaks you out and you start sharing that with other people, it can start like a little uproar, and you don't want to do that. You don't want to get more stress into it when there really isn't anything to stress fully about yet, because of the fact of nothing's really been said on what's happening. But there are troops deployed out and everything too.
Yes,
they have been sent out, but just don't overreact with it yet.
Don't overreact. I think right now what we need is support, to support our significant others, to support our family, friends, everybody, because it's hard. It's hard right now.
Yeah.
It's, like I said, scary times.
It is. And you have the right to voice it over social media if you want to. Just that, send me good vibes, good prayers, good thoughts right now with, for my family.
Yes.
But just don't go into detail about it. Do not give
locations,
names of ships, names of people going, times, location of where it's going or where you are. Just do whatever you can to protect that part.
Yes, I think right now we need to be very patriotic and supportive. There are people that are voicing their opinion against this, and that's their opinion, that's their opinion. There's no need to attack them.
No.
Yeah, there's no need to attack them and try to make them see where they're wrong, because in their eyes, they think they are right.
And that's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine. That's their choice. You have a different opinion, and that's fine too. It doesn't mean you have to cut them down.
Yeah.
Make them feel terrible. Make them, you do not have to get on them about it.
Yeah. Although I do have to say that the Twitter from the one actress who tweeted and said, on behalf of all Americans, I'd like to apologize to the people of Iran for killing their leader or whatever. And I was like, bitch, for real?
That's poor judgment right there.
It was very poor judgment. And
nobody should have let her tweet that.
No, I think that...
You can't speak for all Americans.
No. And I would be like, until you have stood at an airport and said goodbye to your loved one, not knowing if you'll ever see them again, you have no opinion in this matter.
Mm-hmm. You don't have a right to speak for everyone like that.
Yeah, from your, high horse up there in the Hollywood Hills with your endless bank account.
Yeah.
You have no opinion. No. You shouldn't have to put that on us.
No, that's ridiculous.
Stupid bitch.
That's when you need to not put stuff on social media, when you have an opinion like that. Yeah. Honestly, it's not doing any good, and you're just actually making the whole situation worse.
She's making it worse for
everybody,
for herself and for everybody. It's just putting more fuel in the fire.
Right.
Yeah. I understand there's people that are not supportive of the president. That's fine. I'm not gonna discuss my views with that, but I would have sooner voted for myself as president. Let's just say that. But this is how I see it. I saw a thing on Facebook that resonated with me, and I was like, oh, that's a good way to put it. And we want to see him succeed because we all want to land at our final destination safely. Why would I want to see my pilot crash and burn if I'm going to crash and burn with him?
Exactly.
Right? Mm-hmm. So it's like, I respect him. He's authority. He's our commander-in-chief. And I respect that. It doesn't mean I voted for him and I, support him 100%. There's things that I don't, but I still want to see this country succeed.
Yeah, and that's the thing is, like, you don't have to support him 100% at all. Like, you don't have to. And it's okay. You can dislike a lot of things about him, but you have to respect the fact that he is the president. And that you just want him to make the right choices.
We're hoping that he makes the right choices for this country.
Exactly.
And that when he leaves presidency, we will be left with something wonderful that we can all look back on and be like, this was a great change for America.
Right.
I think that's what happened when Bush was in presidency, too. It's like, we all made fun of him and his vocabulary and nuclear and whatever. He says nuclear, not nuclear. Throw me nuts. But so stuff like that. But he did do a lot of good to the country, as well. It's like people only look at the negative.
Right.
Yes.
I think that's where we're at too, is where it's just everybody finds the negative and they're not finding any of the positives. So it's hard because then you get all these opinions thrown out on Facebook and news articles and you're just like, well, I don't know what's actually real and what isn't anymore. Right. Fake news. Sorry.
Everyone loves a shit show, basically.
They do, and it's fun. Yeah, I understand it's, entertaining, but you also need to have, like, the real facts, too. You need to know the good stuff as well. And, some of the stuff he does and says is really terrible, because someone needs to...
There's no filter there.
Someone needs to stop him on Twitter sometimes.
Mr. President, slow those fingers down. Keep your fingers to yourself.
But he also, you need to support him in hoping that, he really does have that support backed up on him about making good decisions and doing what's right for the country. And so if this whole Iran thing is something that they've talked through before and we're like, this is what, needs to be done in order to protect us, then you have to give him that support and trust that it is. And if it's not, if something does go wrong, you need to have support that he knows how to help make it better too.
Exactly. We're only human and we make errors.
Yeah.
But I would like to see a female president in my lifetime. I would too.
A really good one though.
Yes.
Someone who's worthy.
Someone who has prior military experience.
I think that would be good.
And who's Hispanic. For my own benefit. Yeah. But then people will be like, oh, do you really want a woman president in office when the time of the month? Excuse me, motherfucker.
Be like, yeah, she'd probably get so much done.
She would get so much done. She'd be so organized, and everybody would be happy. She'd be stressed out of her mind, not knowing what to do, but everything would be fine. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think it could.
She'd help you find your stupid belt at 3 a.m. Yeah, she would. Yeah.
She'd tell you exactly where you set your keys the other night.
Yes.
You want to wake her up at 2 a.m. because you can't find your keys?
Mm-hmm.
She'll know where they are. And she'll put a smile on her face, even though she wants to murder you.
Exactly. Yeah. Yes. She will take out the trash on trash day after you forgot.
Pajamas.
In her pajamas. Yes. In her pajamas, in her teeny tiny shorts with no bra, running after the garbage man. And then the garbage man's like, ma'am, do you want some help? And I'm like, yes, I want some help. So yes, Jen, that's what I wanted to say.
We got a little sidetracked.
Sorry.
We're back. We're here for it. So this whole Iran thing, it's scary.
Yeah.
I know very little about it. I kind of do some research on it, but I don't want to dive too deep into it because I don't want to get myself confused on not knowing exactly what's going on, because not all news articles are really good news articles. Mm-hmm. They say like, oh, well, this happened because of this and this and this, and then you'll read like another one like CNN and it's like, oh, well, this is what really happened here, and you're like, well, I don't fucking know what happened anymore. And
yeah.
So I know all the very basics. And talking with my husband too, he is not super worried that there might be like another world war, like everybody's claiming.
World War III.
Yeah, but he says like it could be bad, or it could just be them threatening, because we took out their second most powerful leader. And yeah, they're pretty pissed.
Yeah.
And maybe nothing's going to happen right now, or maybe something's going to happen, or maybe nothing's going to happen until, later. It's...
Right.
You can't over-worry yourself for not knowing exactly what's going on, but you can be prepared.
Yeah. This is a leader who attacked his own people, as well as the American embassy a while ago.
Yeah.
As we all know. So this was a retaliation on part of the United States. Now, how is that any different from Saddam Hussein and Osama bin Laden? How is that any different? Is it just because it's President Trump at the moment and he's so disliked by people that they're like, well, we're going to see it as a negative?
Yeah.
Let's stand behind our country, people, and let's stand behind our president and be patriotic as fuck right now and hope that this is for the best.
You're right, exactly.
Yeah.
And you know what? If it causes the fact that more troops have to be deployed in order to help with our safety, then that's what's going to have to happen. And
yeah, we're all scared. Yeah. We're all scared for our loved ones, but it's something, and I don't want to be that one. It's like, well, you know what you're getting into. We all knew that we would be facing this, sometime or other in their military career. Maybe not to this extent. Maybe there's been people that have come in and have a wonderful military life without having to see war. Wonderful. That's amazing. God bless you for that. But then the ones that don't and have been to war and have, and have left family behind, worried sick every second of every day that they're gone. And then they come back and they're not the same. They're not the same. It's crushing.
It's really hard.
Yeah.
It's a hard thing to face. So it's fine. Everybody has the right to be worried. It's totally fine. It's just better to not overreact on social media about it. If you want to talk to your family and your friends about it, that's totally fine too. Also, still be really careful about information.
Yeah.
Because you just never know who's listening. You never know what could get out there. And that's the biggest thing. So I always see a couple posts now on one of those Facebook pages, and this girl was just asking for sympathy. Her husband's unit getting deployed, emergency deployment, right away, no warning, gone, anyone would be freaked out by that. And, of course, it's your significant other, so you're just going to ask, the military community,
for support.
Yeah, for that support, for prayers.
Yeah.
Good vibes, everything.
You'll find somebody in there that is in the same boat as you, and
exactly.
It's like, I feel you, and then make a connection through that.
And that's totally fine. I don't think she had any problems. I don't think she let off any bad information. From what I read, it didn't seem like it was anything bad. This girl got annihilated by OPSEC, quote-unquote, police. People, calm down.
Yeah.
Like, chill out.
That's what I said. If you see somebody that really does disclose something, it's like approach them in a nicer manner and not attack them through social media.
Yes.
Yeah. But this person doesn't sound like she disclosed anything like that.
I don't think she didn't disclose a location, where they were leaving from, where they were going, who they are. She didn't say anything about it. The only information you have is the fact of, like, her name is on the post.
Right.
So that's it, and maybe that is too much. Maybe because her name's out there, and then somebody who's psycho enough will just do their research. I don't know.
That could be.
The thing, if you want to attack her for that, though, I think that's just messed up on your own, because that's ridiculous. There's no need to use your capital letters, like your Facebook screaming at her, saying that there was one person that was like, you're going to get them fucking killed. And I was like, are you serious?
Why would you say it like that? Be
exactly.
like, you should have maybe reworded that. Be like, I am with you. I support you. Just for future references, don't ever disclose location.
Yeah. Be really careful about what you say. And especially right now, I understand you be really careful. But you do not have to approach somebody like that at all. There is no need for screaming over Facebook or telling her that she's going to get their whole unit killed or anything like that.
Your caps lock is on.
Oh, yeah. Excuse me. Did you forget your caps lock was on? Ridiculous, people. Ridiculous. That's what we're talking about, taking it overboard. Yeah. That was too much. That person, no. Like, I understand, like, you are really worried about OPSEC. That is not how you protect anyone. No. Nicely, we talked before, all you have to do is either comment on their thing or private message them and just be like, look, I understand that you're freaked out and scared and you're looking for common support, but you can't
be nice. Oh my God, just be nice. Just be nice. Why can't you just be nice? Why do you have to be such a bitch all the time? Why? Why? Just be nice, people.
Yeah.
Good Lord.
That was my biggest thing coming back and getting into all this was.
Yeah, it's really nice when you leave and you disconnect from social media.
Yeah, I was completely disconnected.
Yeah.
It was really great.
It is nice.
It was like focusing on our trip, family, doing that stuff, and then of course, you get word about what had happened, but it didn't consume us at that time. We just kind of kept going with what we're doing, and then now we're back into reality.
Yeah. I did see you posted your pictures.
Yes.
After your trip. So.
Yes. I save all that stuff. Yeah.
From a year ago, too.
I did. No, 11 months. Dave makes sure he's like, well, you're only 12 months late on those Prague pictures.
Hey, OPSEC, Dave.
Thank you.
David, OPSEC.
I was like, I know. I finally got into my camera. Sorry.
Yeah, I didn't want people to know that I was in Prague last year. Yeah. They break into the house.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, what we did was if we had pictures we wanted to send to family, because they're always asking for pictures right away.
Yeah.
We private message them and send them our pictures.
Yeah, they're in the loop.
See, now you can see what we're doing.
Yeah, they're in the loop. They know not to post it and be like, look where my family's at right now at this very moment. Their house is completely empty. Yeah. Go burglar it.
You'll never know, even though there's one car in the driveway. You'd never know they're not home.
Yes, because their good car's gone. This is the shitty car.
Actually, that's true. It was true that time. It was very true that time.
Yeah. So, yeah. One of those situations.
Yeah. OPSEC.
OPSEC people, come on. It'd be nice. Be supportive.
Be nice about it. Everybody's freaking out.
Be nice and be patriotic right now.
Please.
Right? Meow.
I think more than ever as well. We need that now.
Yeah.
It would be great.
Is it too taboo? Is it too uncool to be patriotic now?
Apparently, in some retrospects, it is.
Why?
I don't know.
I understand when us over here being overseas.
We can't be too patriotic.
We can be patriotic, but quieter. We don't have to flaunt it. Which, by the way, the other day, because I was telling you there's a huge sale at the VX, right? And I got a shirt for like $2. It's an American flag one, but the stars and the stripes are all like in a weird print, almost like I want to say tribal, but I know that might insult somebody. But it's really pretty. Like, it's a really cute shirt. And I was like, oh, I like this. I was like, where am I going to wear this? This clearly is an American flag. But then I'm like, well, I see, a bunch of British people wearing all sorts of American stuff. I saw a lady that was wearing an American flag beanie.
Oh, really?
Yeah, at the school. Clearly not American. She was British. Which, by the way, I keep walking behind her I walked behind her the whole month of December, like November and December, and she was wearing this hat that I thought was a turkey. That it had it looked like a turkey from the back. But then I ran into her from the front, and it was actually a reindeer, but the reindeer's, the antlers had flopped over. Oh. So if you saw it from the back, it looked like a turkey.
Like a dead turkey or a real turkey? Like a live turkey with feathers?
Like the antlers were like a yellowish color, so they were flopped over, so it looked like feet. Like the feet of the turkey. Yeah. And then it had, the ears were also kind of flopped over. Like it was it was really worn. And so they looked like the wings on the turkey from behind. And I was like, oh, how cute, like her Thanksgiving hat. And I was like, but she's British. They don't celebrate Thanksgiving here.
I know, I feel so bad for them.
Because, come on, pick up a history book.
They're just missing out on all the food. That's why I feel bad for them.
Yeah.
You don't get to do that.
The British people, so the ones that work on base, they work with my husband too, and they partake in that. They love it. Yeah. Right?
Yeah. It's a holiday dedicated to eating.
God, yes.
It's the best.
They have it in Canada, too. They have their own Thanksgiving.
Really?
I want to say it's a few days before or a few days after. I'm not sure when, but I think it's around the same time. But they also celebrate a Thanksgiving. Somebody Canadian, shout me out, because I don't know that.
You should let us know.
Yeah. I used to work with Canadians when we worked at the dental clinic in Belgium. And one time, her name was, I can't remember, but she was saying something about Canada. I said, oh, Canada, America's hat. And she got so mad at me. And I was like, I was joking. She's like, we are not your hat. I was like, sorry. It was a really funny moment then, as it is. I wasn't helping the situation because I was laughing and she was getting mad. And she was like, we're not the hat. I was like, you are the hat. Mexico is the weird wonky goatee.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Flowing off.
Yeah. Flowing off into the wind. Weird beard. Yeah.
Yeah, well, America has a weird shaped face, so.
It's like an elephant.
Kind of, yeah.
Sort of.
A lot of lumps and.
Yeah. Weird protruding.
Things that, jet off to the side.
Florida.
All the weirdos.
They don't look natural.
It's already weird there. People are weird there anyway, right?
I read a thing about Florida. I'm full of facts today, by the way. People think they're crazier than the rest of the United States just because of the way their news gets out. I think there isn't a certain restriction with news outlets as far as what they report. So it's the same as anywhere else. It's just the way that it's reported or something like that. It's it makes it seem fucking bananas over there.
Jordan.
Tell us. Jordan, our friend Jordan who lives in Florida.
OPSEC.
She's a very proud Floridian. I didn't say where. Florida's really big. She could live in the Keys. You never know. But she's a proud Floridian. I don't want to live in Florida because sinkholes and alligators and hurricanes. Floridians. Just kidding.
Floridians.
And Floridians. No.
Y'all are crazy. All I hear is the craziest news stories from them about the people. doing the craziest shit. That's why.
Isn't that where they had the salts, the bath salts?
Yes.
Zombies?
Eating each other's faces.
That sounds fun. Yeah. It's okay. The West Coast is pretty crazy, too. I mean, California, Oregon are just full of hippies, which those are my people. I like it.
They're great.
Then, the Washington area, it's like hippies and grunge.
Yeah.
Granola people.
I mean, they're in the rain all the time, so,
yeah. In Texas, everyone rides a horse.
Everything's bigger there.
Everyone wears a Stetson, and everybody rides a horse, and they're all bigger. They're like 3 feet bigger than the average human.
Yeah. Well, they're wearing huge cowboy hats, so, that gives them like 3 more feet.
Yeah.
As well.
Yeah, what is 5-gallon hats?
Yeah.
And then they all just randomly yell, "Get along, little doggy."
Howdy, partner.
Howdy, partner. Just in their sleep. Howdy, partner.
Mom, is that true?
Yeah. Mom. You're in Texas. And then in Arizona, everyone's baking eggs on the sidewalk.
Baking cookies inside their car.
Yeah, see, that's a thing. It's not just Florida that's crazy.
Cracking eggs on top of the hood of their car.
And letting them bake there. That's crazy.
Yeah, it gets that hot that they can do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe we are kind of weird. We get a lot of sun, so...
I love it.
Arizona's also weird because there's a lot of sun and desert, and then there's also that forest, snow area, too.
Oh, no, that's gorgeous. It's just like California. It's like you get all of it. You get it. Except you don't have water.
It's weird. We don't have water.
You don't have water.
We have lakes.
Lakes, yeah. But
Quote,
you get...
unquote, lakes.
It's an oasis in the middle of the ocean. It's a mirage. It's not really there.
Not really there.
Yeah.
Just pretend.
But you get that, and then you have the mountains and forest, and it's beautiful. That's awesome.
Yeah. So we're not crazy, though.
You're not crazy. Well.
We have good...
But one would have to be crazy to live in the Arizona heat.
Yeah, that's true.
In summertime.
It sucks.
Yeah. It's not that bad. It's fine. And then you have, like your New York.
Beautiful weather everywhere.
Yeah, but no, I was going to say, like, you have your New Yorkers that are crazy, too, they all are rude.
They yell at you for no reason.
They
try to hit you even though you're allowed to go through the crosswalk. They still want to get through, and they'll honk their horn at you.
We're just being assholes right now. We're stereotyping, okay? We don't mean that. I've met a lot of nice New Yorkers who are very nice.
Yes. Yeah. Except for the guy in you.
The yellow ones don't stop.
The yellow cars?
The yellow ones don't stop, yeah. It's what I learned from Buddy the Elf. The yellow ones don't stop.
Oh, I love that movie. He gets hit by the taxi.
Yeah. The yellow ones don't stop.
I'm sorry.
My son has lost his 2 bottom teeth. And he has he has a really wiggly one on the top, and it's kind of protruding out longer and further than his other one. So I was like, "Dang, baby, you look like a hillbilly." He's like, "What's a hillbilly?" And so we started riffing on him. I was like, "I'm gonna call you Cletus now." So I started calling him Cletus. We're like, "Oh, Cletus, my favorite food's peanut butter and jelly." And we just talked to him like that. He's like, "Stop it!" He was getting kind of mad, and I said, "My mom is my best friend," and he's like, "You are my best friend." I was like, "Oh, I can't make fun of you, but I'm gonna continue to." Yeah.
Well, that's what we had children for.
Yeah, if I can't pick and make fun of my children, what do I want them for?
Right.
I'm giving them a tougher skin, Jen.
You're making them stronger people so that when people make fun of them in school, they don't care.
Except with my son, I'm pretty sure I'm creating a monster because he is the wittiest child ever.
He is.
The stuff that comes out of his mouth sometimes. Oh, the other day I was like, "Hey, can you get me a Q-tip?" I was like, "Give me 4 Q-tips." And he's like, "What?" And I was like, 4 Q-tips. And he's like, "What are cute tits?"
Oh, God.
Yeah. Oh, and I was like, well, and I like held it and I was like, I don't want to laugh because then he's going to keep repeating it because I've said tough titties to him, right? And he'll repeat that to me. So I was like, cute tip, like tip with the P at the end.
Pop your P.
Yeah. I was like, he's like, why are they called cute tips? I was like, because they're cute. And they're all fuzzy. They're all cottony. He has a really bad wax buildup. Sorry, I'm just getting too informative now.
We went all over the place. That's okay.
Yeah.
We had to, you gotta lighten the subject. It's a tough subject, and we have to
insert Florida here.
Exactly. You are having a bad day. Insert Florida.
Yeah.
Floridians.
Someone in Florida will make you feel better.
Just Google Floridians or Florida news or crazy Florida news, and you will have a better day.
Crazy, Florida. Oh, the amount of stories that will pop up. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I make fun. My husband used to live there. He lived there for 9 months. They, picked up and relocated. They're like, we're going to start fresh. We're going to start a new life. He moved there with his family. And then they get there, and they have 5 hurricanes.
Holy cow.
In 9 months. Yeah. So they didn't have power for, the longest time. And, they, charge outrageous amounts of money for, ice. Yeah, while you're out. So they were suffering, and they were suffering. And
they're like, well, that was fun. We'll see you later, Florida.
Yeah, they were like, thanks. Never mind. We're leaving back to California.
Thanks for that.
Yeah. Thank God they moved back to California, because then he joined the Air Force and we're married. Actually, he joined the Air Force while he was in Florida. So technically his home of record is Florida. I don't want to go there.
Sorry, Jordan.
I'll visit. Inland. I don't want to fall into a sinkhole.
You just want to go to Disney World and the Wizarding World of Harry Potter and the Universal Studios.
Oh, I've been to Universal Studios.
In Florida?
Yeah, that was fun.
I heard that one's really good.
Islands of Adventure. Yeah, we did that. It was fun. We waited 3 hours to get on the Hulk ride. Ugh. And it was awesome. And it's only 30 seconds long.
Of course.
Yeah, we started out in the Florida heat, just baking. And it was fun. We had a really good time. And then we didn't do a Disney World.
Yeah, it's worlds.
Yeah. I've been to Disneyland and California Adventures. That's fun.
That is fun.
But I will say the Disney Paris is way better.
I would agree. I like it.
Yeah.
I like it way more. I don't know what it was about it, but
it was cleaner. Maybe it was a time of year that we went too. That there wasn't that many people. Well, no, because it was I was going to say it was Christmas break, but no, we went 2 days before the Christmas break started. Mm-hmm. So we might have beat the crowds. It was a good feeling we were there when all the holiday decorations were up and we were all walking around in coats and our gloves, and it just felt really warm and cozy in there. It was nice, even though we were freezing.
Yeah. So cool, but worth it.
Yeah.
I liked it.
Yeah. It was fun. Anyways, Jen, here we are.
Here we are again.
Yeah, it's 2020.
It is. It's a whole new decade.
A whole new decade. We've been through 2 decades now in this century. Isn't that crazy? I was just saying yesterday, do you remember where you were when it was 2000 and how everyone was fucking freaking out over the Y2K?
Oh, yeah, it was a big deal.
Everything's gonna stop people. We're building bunkers and stocking up home.
Oh, see, and that's the thing, is that's where people got a little crazy, was they're like, Y2K, everything's gonna stop working. Technology's it's not gonna work because everything has to reset or whatever because of the
Aztec calendar.
Zeros and
God. Remember that the Aztec calendar stops at 2000. What's gonna happen? And then people who've studied the Aztec calendar are nothing. It just starts over again.
Yeah.
Oh, calm down.
Life keeps going, people.
Yes, life keeps going. We're going to be here for another 1 billion years.
Well, I hope so.
Well, we're going to be underwater, but we're going to be here. It's going to be Waterworld. We're going to develop skills like Kevin Costner in that movie. Waterworld. Terrible movie. Have you seen that movie?
No.
You haven't seen it?
No.
It's called Waterworld, and it's about water. There's no land.
And you live in the water.
You live in the water and surviving, and he develops gills. I haven't seen that movie since it first came out, but yeah.
Predicting the future.
Because we're all going to drown, and there's,
global warming.
The polar ice caps are melting because
yes, they are.
We refuse to comply with environmental, just things that are changing. Mm-hmm. I was telling Kyle about that the other day. I was saying, President Trump didn't want to join this League of Environmentalists, right? And I was like, why would he do that? Why would he not want to do better for our planet? But then I was like, I think he's trying to keep jobs in America with like the coal mining and stuff like that. That's one way to put it. I still think there's other ways, other things to do. Like, give them jobs putting up those fucking windmills. Like,
yeah,
those save a lot of energy.
Solar panels.
How about bring down the price of solar panels?
Yeah.
Maybe find another way to do, like, plastics. Like, maybe get rid of plastics and do biodegradable stuff. There's lots of solutions for it. It's just they need to be implemented because everything right now is so expensive that whatever has been developed is expensive. You go on like Amazon and look up biodegradable trash bags. They're like twice as much as a regular trash bag. It's like, of course people are going to opt for the you know, non-biodegradable one.
I always go for the cheaper option, always.
I know.
Saving money. Like, that's what everybody wants to do is save money. Like, we need to find a way that people can save money and help save the planet, too.
And you can, and there is ways, like, I think I've mentioned it before. It's like, I don't use dryer sheets. I haven't used dryer sheets in years. It's like, one, they're bad for the environment, and two, they're bad for my wallet. Like, so I reuse bath towels instead of, you know, going to buy a new bath towel, which I did, and just reuse the old ones. And then I try to stay away from paper towels now. I do keep a roll of paper towels on my counter, but just for pure convenience. But I really just stick to like rewashable washcloths. I got rid of my loofahs. I use washcloths. I'm starting to transition into like bars of soap, so I don't use plastic.
Yes.
Plus, I'm pretty sure my son has some sort of plastic irritant. Every time he drinks out of a straw, his tongue just gets super itchy. And we've eliminated that altogether, and he hasn't had that problem. He had it over the Christmas party that we had on his birthday party, because he had a juice box. I didn't even think about that. And his tongue was super itchy. So now he knows. It's like, oh, like we've made a correlation. It's like, okay, this is what's making your tongue really itchy.
Yeah.
So he doesn't do it anymore.
That's so crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Yeah. I mean, little things that you can do, you can change, really do make a big difference.
They do. Not just for the planet, but for yourself, too, for your wallet.
Sometimes some things, some changes seem inconvenient, but once you implement them for, a long amount of time, they become comfortable and normal. Mm-hmm. It sucks in the beginning to change, of course, but it's better.
I hate being wasteful. I really try not to be wasteful. But,
I like out here, I've changed the way I do recycling, too.
Yeah.
It's, like, amazing, all the things that you can recycle that you never really thought of before. I remember when we first bought a house in 2010, and it's, like, recycling bins were those small plastic blue bins. Like the small, tiny ones, not the roller bins that you get for trash now.
Yeah.
I mean, now it's changed. I'm sure now other people get the bigger bins, but still, it was so weird back then because people didn't really recycle. And now it's like here, like I'm always recycling everything. Glass, cardboard, plastic, anything that can be recycled, we do.
Yeah.
And it's also nice because then I have less trash.
Same.
That's great.
It piles up like beer cans and beer bottles.
Yes.
They just like stock up over here
my God,
in this house.
Our glass, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's okay. It's good because then you take them to the glass recycling and you're good to go.
Yeah, you make a day of it. It's an adventure.
It always is.
My mom used to recycle when we were kids, and I don't think it was for the benefit of the planet. It was more for like because you get money back in California.
Yeah.
So we would go, and they had this recycling facility in my hometown where they hired like mentally challenged people, and they would give them jobs. Right, it was a great opportunity for them. And I remember the one kid who handled the glass. It was the funniest thing to watch because he like took out his aggressions on those bottles. And he would put on his goggles and his gloves and he would climb the ladder to get up to the big bins. And he would like straight up chuck the bottles into the glass containers and they would just shatter everywhere.
That sounds like fun.
I know, right? And I was like, this kid has figured out life. Look at him. He was just smashing bottle after bottle and like you could see all the glass just like splashing everywhere in there.
That sounds like so much fun.
Yeah. And then you would see them crush the cans. Like it was fun.
That's
recycling
satisfying.
center, and they would have like field trips to school because it was just like literally like a 2-minute walk from the school, and they would have like little field trips to the recycling center and why it's important to recycle.
I like that.
Yeah.
Start them young.
Start them young. Yes, exactly. Yeah. This is what I tell my kids because they think the garbage disappears as soon as they throw it on the ground. It's like, no, you can't do that. I was like, find a bin for it. There's a place for everything. Also, I'm not your fucking slave.
I don't want to be your slave anymore, please.
I cleaned my car. It was like preschool threw up in it. I was so sad.
Yeah.
Glitter, buttons, feathers, food, crayons, everything. And then I pulled out their car seats, and there was something in there that I was like, how is this sticky and hard at the same time? I don't understand this. I was like, what? Coins from countries we've never even been to? Yeah. And I was like, if ever anybody needs any birth control, I will show you my children's cup holder. That's enough birth control for you.
Should be.
Yeah.
The disgusting mess that builds up in the cup holder. You're like, where did all this stuff come from?
It's a whole ecosystem in there. Yeah, of garbage.
Yeah.
Not a good ecosystem with like pretty flowers and
It's
strange
disgusting.
creatures. It's like, yeah.
Weird, fuzzy, sticky,
Yeah.
smelly things.
I'd rather clean out the shower drain with my toothbrush.
In a heartbeat.
Oh my God, yes, it was gross. Cleaning out their car seats. It's like, why? Why are you the way that you are, you dirty child? Because of me. Because I
let you do it.
Because I provided you with that muffin.
I warn you, don't make a mess, but I really know in the back of my head that you're going to make the mess.
Yeah. My son eats like a fucking wood chipper. It's like, does anything land in your mouth?
No.
Why is there a silhouette of you, an outline of you on the carpet of crackers? Because nothing landed in your mouth. Goldfish crackers, Cheez-Its. Cheez-Its are great, by the way.
I love Cheez-Its.
I know, they're so good. There's no nutritional value to them, but
No,
they're
they're
good.
delicious, though.
Yeah.
This was good. It was good, We talked about the Iran-U.S. issue that's going on, and it's freaking everyone out, but there is no word yet what's going to happen with it.
Let's not jump to conclusions.
Yeah, don't overdo yourself right now. Keep it with OPSEC. Don't disclose any personal information.
Yeah.
That really could put you or your family or anyone in immediate danger.
Stay positive.
Yeah. Help somebody out, especially if they're new or they say something that maybe doesn't seem like that's probably a good idea. Be nice about it, at least.
Yeah.
Help each other out. We need support more than ever. All of us.
Yes. Don't tell people you're going to get them killed.
No.
You're not WebMD.
That's not productive.
Don't diagnose cancer right away.
You're not Google, okay?
Yeah.
You don't know.
Do not Google your symptoms. You will have cancer and die.
Yeah.
You will get pregnant and die.
Yeah. So at least just be nice about it.
Yeah.
Help somebody out.
Stay positive. Stay patient. Don't jump to conclusions.
Yeah.
This might blow over. God, hopefully this, and I don't mean that in the literal way. Hopefully it'll just blow over and it'll just be nothing.
Yeah.
But
we'll see. We'll see what happens,
We'll
but
see.
just always be prepared. You never know. Be prepared for anything, but don't worry yourself too much.
And we're here to support you. If you need any support, if your significant other is getting deployed, if you need any advice, reach out to us. And we'll try to help you. We have previous episodes that give some tips as well, so you can reach us at, where at, Jen? Tell me.
You can email us at dependisbelaning@gmail.com.
Or Twitter, Facebook, or Instagram. We are there for you. We
are. If you just need someone to talk to, when you're going through a rough time, we're here for you.
Always. And thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for being patient because we were gone for 2 weeks, enjoying our families. Hopefully you guys enjoyed your families as well, or just a quiet time. I didn't have quiet time. I don't know what that was. Kids were super loud the whole fucking time they were here. Yeah. I did enjoy their company, though. They were pretty funny.
Yeah.
We saw a lot of movies. We went to the movies a couple times. Kyle was home a lot, so that was really nice. We ate everything under the sun.
All the food.
I baked a lot.
Nice.
Yeah, that was fun. Yay.
Yeah, so enjoy your life. Don't worry too much. Just live every day, day by day.
Day by day.
You got this.
Yes.
We're here for you.
We are. We can do this together. Because wherever you go,
there you are.
There we are too.
We're always there.
We're always there. Always lurking.